Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. Today what we're going to do a mini project in Python, and we're going to verify a username based on a few different variables here. So first of all, I've imported the time module, I've imported the OS module, and I've imported the RE module here. I'm not quite sure if I'll use all of those. I know I'm going to use the RE, the Regex module for matching. So what I've done is I've created a list here that's empty called stored user, and then I've created a function called verify user. I've created username here variable, assigned it to input, and told the user to enter the username into here, and then we're going to evaluate that username on a few different variables like I said before. And to evaluate it, we're going to start off with the if conditional. So it's going to be RE, this is where the regex comes in, dot full match. And this is the R, and this is what we're going to do. We'll start off, and first of all, I'm going to match it on lowercase letters. So those lowercase letters are going to be A to Z. And then uppercase letters A to Z, and then I'm going to match on numbers 0 to 9, and what we're going to do is we're going to start off with let's say minimum amount of characters is going to be 3, and the maximum amount of characters is going to be 12. Okay, and then that's going to be username. So that's the criteria we are matching on there. Okay, so if it doesn't fit that criteria, the username will be rejected. Okay, so then we print out a message to the user. Print if all those that criteria is met, then we're going to tell the user valid username updating. Whoops, it's not updating, is it? Maybe updating in Welsh. Okay, there we go. So updating, and then what we're going to do is we're going to use the time function here, time.sleep. So we're going to pause that for 1 second, so it makes it look like the program is working behind the scenes. And now we're going to create another function, but we're going to link to it from this function. So it's going to be called update user. Then we're going to pass it an argument, which is username. Okay, so we're just going to create it under here. Whoops, before I do that I have to finish off my if statement here, so that's going to be else. So this is the little catch-all, print invalid username. Okay, so we're going to come down, I'm going to create the other function here, which is called update user. I'm going to pass in that variable there, username, so we know what the username is in this function. So this is where, if it's okay, if it's passed all that criteria there, it will be stored in the stored user list. So we do that by stored user dot append, and that is going to be username. And then once we've done that, we're going to use the print command to print out a message. telling the user the username has been stored in list. And then what we're going to do is we're going to use the time function here again, just to give it a delay. Time.sleep. We'll give this a little delay of 1 second so we can see the program actually working away. And then we're going to print out the list, which is print stored user. Okay, now all we've got to do is save it and call the program. So the program is going to be called verify user. So save it again. Let's run the program. Okay, so we've got enter username here. So first of all, we're going to enter a username that's not going to be valid. I'm just going to put A and just like that. Okay, that shouldn't be valid. Okay. Oh, it actually. Oh yeah, it actually is valid because it contains lowercase letters here. Okay. Let's try something else. Let's try something like with all asterisks here. Whoops. How do I do that? All asterisks. Invalid username. There we go. Right, what we're going to do now is we're just going to do something here. And let's say uppercase, lowercase, number. Like that. Okay, there we go. That should be valid. Valid username. Yeah, username has been stored, and then we've printed out the username again. So there you go, folks. Bob's your uncle and Fanny is your auntie. I hope you've enjoyed that, and remember, if you're not already subscribed to this channel, make sure you hit the subscription below, give it a thumbs up, drop me a comment, and I'll catch you guys in another video. Bye-bye.